This video is to show you how to use Google Classroom as a student. So when you log in, you enter your class. Now Google Classroom has two main features. One is the stream and the other is classwork. People just shows you who's in your class and who the teachers are. You don't need to worry about that too much. So the stream is like your feed or your Facebook wall. This is where you'll see announcements and messages and things that are important for you to see. So you can scroll through that. That's it really. You can usually comment on the announcements and any content there. So the main thing then really is your classwork. So in your classwork, there are folders. So depending on who your teacher is, they may have your folders organized differently. So they might have a folder for the week, they might have a folder for English, another for maths, or they might have a folder for each day. So today's work, you can see here, and this little clipboard icon, this means it's an assignment. So this is something you need to do and then submit. So if I click on it, and then I just move down a little bit and I go view assignment, then I'll be able to see it properly. So this is today's assignment. So you'll have some information from your teacher there, and then there might be a link, there might be a PDF, there might be a PowerPoint, might be a photograph, there might be a document. So your teacher will put the relevant attachments there. So you can click on these. Now, if you have trouble with some of them, you might have trouble opening it. But what you can do is if you right click on the attachment and click open a new tab, that opens up a brand new tab for you, and that can make it a bit easier sometimes. That's just a little tip. Up on the top right, this is your section where you are going to submit your work. So you're going to add or create your work. Now, if you have something uploaded to your Google Drive already, you can find it here. You can attach a file, so you can attach a photograph or a video that you might have for this assignment. Or you can create a new document. So you can create like a Word document. It'll automatically create one for you there within the Google Drive. So test account is my name, so your name will go there, and then you can create your document. And the great thing about Google Drive and Google Docs is you don't have to save your work, it does it automatically. Okay, and then up here you'll see the option to turn it in or submit it or hand it in. But you don't even have to do that, you can just X out of it and it's still there. It's the same for Google Slides, which is like PowerPoint. You create one for you with your name. See your name here, and you can create your own slideshow, and this is great for projects, and it's a good one for everybody to try. So again, you can just X out of it there, and it'll stay here within the assignment. So when you have uploaded everything you need to upload, at that point you will click hand in. Don't click hand in if you haven't attached anything, because then your teacher will say, oh, they've it done, and then they go in and they discover, oh no, they haven't uploaded anything yet. So don't click hand in until you've actually finished everything and you're ready for your teacher to see it. If you want to ask your teacher a question about this assignment, you can do it here and nobody else will see what you've written. And you can have a private conversation with the teacher there. So you click hand in. And there you've got your two documents to hand in. I went it's a little slow. Okay, now I want to go back to my classwork. So if I just click on the class name again and then classwork, if I click on the title, it'll just minimize it. So it's really important that you check through your classwork to see what needs to be done. Usually the ones near the top are the most recent. If you scroll down, you'll see all the older ones that you might have already completed. But what you need is probably near the top. So like I said, this little clipboard icon, that is an assignment. So that's something you need to hand in. And this other little, I suppose it's a bookmark, I don't know. This is a material. So this is something to help you. So your teacher might put up a video or a link to a website or PDF, something to help you, but you don't have to submit this. That's just helpful material. You might also have quizzes. Let's see if I can find one for you. Oh, the quiz comes up as assignment as well. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my stream. Okay, and you've got your announcements, but on the left-hand side, we have upcoming. So this is any assignments that you have due within the next few days. And because I've just submitted today's work, it's saying I have no work due in soon. But if there is something there, click View All, and you will see all of your assignments that your teacher has put up on Google Classroom, and you can see which ones you've done and which ones you haven't. And when your teacher has marked it and sent it back to you, it'll show up as returned. So you can filter them. So assigned, this is all the ones that you have upcoming. I don't have any upcoming, those are old ones. We have missing, so it's all the ones that I didn't do, and returned with grade, and you'll probably have some there from ones that you submitted and your teacher has marked or given you feedback on. So that's a really useful part, is to go back to the main page here. That little upcoming box in the streams is a really useful one to use. And just one last thing I'll show you. So when you're in Google, you might see these little 9 dots here. And these are really useful. You can click on there and you can go straight to Google Classroom. You can go straight to Google Docs and create a Word document. You can go straight to Google Slides. And you can go to your Google Drive. So your Google Drive is where all your documents get stored. So if I go into my Drive, you can see the PowerPoint that I opened up earlier on. I can see the Google Slides that I created, and I can see the Google Doc that I created. So all of your work is there. Everything is there if you go into Google Drive. There's another way to access it as well, is if you go to Classwork and you have Class Drive folder. So there's your work again. Those are the 2 documents you've created. And also that view your work, that brings you to the upcoming, like I showed you a few minutes ago. So it's a really great platform. You can use the Google Drive and you can create all sorts of things. You can interact with your teacher and you can keep everything all together. So it really is brilliant once you get the hang of it. So just take your time to explore, especially the classwork part. This is where most of your work will happen. So that's it. I hope that helps, and take your time and don't panic about it. Just try every day to spend a few minutes on it, and you'll get there and you'll find it the best thing ever within no time.